Hi Aries, welcome to your daily read. I hope you're doing great. Sun in Aries, 2 degrees, really great. It's sextiled to Pluto, and it's also sextiled to Mars in Gemini. So the planet Mars brings in the aspect of war, power, and force into the third house of communication, spoken or written. Also, when you have duality, when you have indecision, this could be very good because you actually have the power of Mars, sort of giving you personal power to make a decision, because it is squared to Mercury and Pisces. Mercury and Pisces could be confusing because it has Neptune. Neptune is the imagination, your fantasy, your dreams, the mystery. So if you're trying to make a decision, this with Mars positively or sextile to the sun is force, it's yang, fire energy in the first house. Then this is connected to Pluto and Capricorn. This is about major change. You'll make a decision either way. You'll no longer feel, with the moon in Cancer connecting to Neptune, which is like, your fantasy. It could also be fear. So there could be some fears about safety, security, the home, that come from a place of it's not real. It's your imagination out of control. So Mars comes in to take action, and it's squared to that murky sort of confusion, 7 of Cups energy of Pisces. Now, it's sextile to the sun, and then the sun is sextile to Pluto. So it's like, we're doing this, let's do this. if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it. And 26 degrees is a very high energy of Pluto and Capricorn. It's just sort of hanging out on its own, so it's only just sextile to the sun. It's also sextiled to Neptune. So be aware of the energy of Neptune. Neptune is the fantasy. It clouds your mind because it's not real. There's an aspect of unwarranted fear that can come from Neptune. But Mercury is fast communication, squared to Mars. So it's almost like you'd rather just sit in the hangman mode and think about it rather than taking action, which you could do, Aries. But Aries is the forward movement, the action with the sextile here. The sun is squared to the moon. So there's a tension between going after something and being afraid of what that might bring or how that will affect your life in some way. Okay. So I don't feel like the Aries people will let the fear hold you back. I think that these aspects are very good for the Aries person. If you have Aries in your chart, strong Aries in your chart. So let's see what we have, holy angels and spirits. What do we need to see here for Aries for today? Energies or messages, guidance for Aries. Wow, so we got here the Fool, taking a leap of faith, stepping into the unknown, liberating yourself, trusting the divine plan, new journeys, new beginnings, optimism, freeing yourself. To me, when I think of the Fool, it's the energy of Aquarius, which is the free social butterfly. Nothing holds you down, nothing holds you back. You're just free. Now, 8 of Autumn is about looking at the details very, very carefully of, anything to do with money or a contract or something like that. Do research, education, look at the details. So those energies of the planets today are showing up here. This is like, on the one hand, you want to just take action, throw caution to the wind. Aries sun, square or aligned with Pluto. That could be like, I want to quit my job, I'm done. But then you're like, shoot, I've got bills. 8 of Pentacles. But if you do want to take a leap of faith, 8 of Pentacles also says, look at all the details, read the fine print, and then you could do that. Wow, we have a King of Wands energy here, a financial windfall. Oh, your leadership skills are greatly rewarded. King of Wands, fire in a leadership position, taking action. It says a financial windfall. Wands can be career. You're taking the bull by the horns of your career. Wands are your inner passion. I really see money and finance as pentacles, but this is taking action for sure to liberate yourself. And, you know, the king takes action. The king is the one who makes the decision. Okay, recent past here we have 8 of Swords. A lot of fear, a lot of worry, overanalysis, paralysis. This can be like ruminating in your mind over and over and over about something. Fear, worry. 6 of Swords comes in. Positive change, a welcome relief from trouble. So 6 of Air means your mind, things get easier in your mind or in your communication. You're moving on, you're moving away from conflict. Okay, so what is coming into the future energy here for Aries? Queen of Pentacles. Now this to me would be more like money, wealth, abundance, practicality, earth energy, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Someone who's practical, someone who is generous and patient and kind and is good with animals, and someone who's very connected to the earth and very grounded. Wow, so we have you as a tower. You bring the tower. You bring the tower. You bring it. You're the tower. You're the surprising event. You bring the king, the tower, the fool. It says here it can lead to a life change or significant opportunity. Two of Swords is in the environment. Someone here is conflicted. They have to make a decision. They're going back and forth in their mind. 3 of Wands is what you're wanting. You're very self-motivated. It's all about personal power, waiting for that ship to come in. And what is the outcome here for this whole scenario? So if the tower was in the environment, you know, or if the tower was the influencing energy, I'd be more like, okay, but you bring the tower. The Fool is you're liberated. The 6 of Air is peace and harmony comes in. What is the outcome for Aries? What is the outcome? Okay, so a whole bunch of cards came out at once. I'm not going to take all of those. What is the outcome here for Aries? Wow. 2 pages and a 6. So we have a 6 of Wands. We have a victory. Wonderful news is on the way. A smart choice that will bring a reward. Success. Public recognition. Also, to me, it's like a good reputation. You know, it's the victory. 2 pages are here. You could be dealing with younger people in their 20s. You could be dealing with friends. These are like messengers. Go after your dreams, a cautious but wise action, paying meticulous attention to detail. To me, this is like a childish energy, but it's not negative. To me, these are like younger people who may be inexperienced. They don't have a lot of experience. But actually, when it comes out with the 6 of Wands, the victory, I feel like, okay, so you could be dealing with any earth sign, any fire sign. You know, and in fact, one person, these 2 people, are like friends. They're like helpers. Okay, so I have to clarify this Tower. And then, you know, around you we have a 2 of Swords. There's a person who's really conflicted. They are right down the middle about a situation. What is the Tower here for Aries? What is the Tower for Aries? What is the Tower? The 8 of Water. So you're walking away from a situation. You know, there's the energy of abandonment. So you're abandoning something. And that could be your heart's not in it. You don't feel a connection. Moving on, making an important life change. What is 8 of Summer? Wow, there's an Ace of Coin. A windfall of money, advice, or assistance. This is the Ace of Pentacles. A happy change in your career. So to me, the aces are not seeds, although I know a lot of people say they're a seed that can grow into a 10, which is kind of true. But the ace comes from the page. The page delivers the ace. We have 2 pages here, which would be emails or phone calls. The page is the worker bee who works for the king, who would be like the employer. Now, when you're delivered the ace, of course you can take it or leave it, but to me the ace is a big deal because that's your opportunity. If you're not given the chance for the job of your dreams or for some kind of opportunity, a gift. So it shows you a Tower happens, so it's completely unexpected. 6 of Wands, 2 pages. The person around you is at a 50-50. What is the 2 of Swords for the environment? There's a 3 of Cups. Okay, so there might be more than one person involved in a situation. If they're making a decision, there might be like a board of directors, there might be like co-workers, but there's people. It says news worth celebrating. An announcement. Okay, 7 of Wands, standing up for yourself, being assertive, being courageous. Okay, what is the Queen of Autumn? What is the Queen of Autumn? The Nine of Wands, wow, Empress. So there's something here about great abundance. Great abundance. Success that allows for a life of luxury. And then it says Nine of Wands. That's the warrior, someone who never quits. Time to take action. Success that allows for a life of luxury. The Empress is Taurus energy, so it has to do with tangible, real things. It's not just in the imagination like the Eight of Air, which is just all in your mind, driving you mentally crazy. To me, Eight of Air is like circling in a circle, thoughts that go in a circle. It's like, okay, well, I could do that, well, I could do that, well, I could do that, back around, and it's like, Eight of Swords is like, you don't know what to do. So, Six of Winter, Eight of Cups, Tower, you decide to say, okay, forget it. But then, which is pretty interesting, you get this really amazing offer. The minute you sort of not quit your job, it has to do with feelings, so it has to do with the emotions. The minute you stop caring, I feel like, and it's not like about a person, it's not like, oh, I don't care anymore, but Tower is Mars and Pluto. It's huge. The minute you don't care and you just abandon something and say, forget it, I want to liberate myself here, then you get the sixes. You get Six of Air, you get Six of Wands, you get wonderful news on the way, public recognition, success. Two pages bring in aces, something exciting. The Page of Pentacles brings in the Pentacle, windfall of money, advice, or assistance. A very successful project, a happy change. Ace coming from the King of Pentacles. Wow, Six of Pentacles on the bottom. The good you do will come back to you, an unexpected inflow of money. You can repay a debt. Okay. Really good reading here, Aries. Let's see what the oracle for you for today is going to say. The Thinking Woman, I feel like this is your energy recently. You may have been in the Eight of Swords energy, where you're just like considering. Eight of Swords too is Mars and Gemini, and we do have Mars and Gemini right now. And Mars and Gemini is like, I'm putting everything inside of me into the way I'm thinking about a situation. It's completely overthinking it. A woman holding a coin. Okay, so there's that coin showing up. Okay, the Sun card, happiness, joy, and success. Happiness, joy, and success. The Sun. The Sun is coming out with an offer after you've been sitting over here, you know, mental analysis overload. Nine of Wands is Aries energy. It's like, I never quit. It's actually Sagittarius, which is similar. It's like, I go and go and go, endless energy. I never quit, even when I'm completely and utterly physically exhausted, because to me wands are about physical. So this is like, I'm physically exhausted and yet I never stop. I never quit. You know, the Queen of Pentacles is a good card. That's actually the energy of Taurus. It has to do with money, wealth, abundance, tangible things. Being the Queen means you're sitting on the throne of that. We have the Empress to clarify that. There's money, there's tangible goods. what happens is you free yourself. I don't know what it is that was bothering you over here. You free yourself. You bring the Tower and say, fine. You shake the tree or you push something over and say, I'm done. 8 of Cups. I don't even emotionally, I'm not even attached to it anymore. Once that happens, boom. Like, I don't know what this is. It's crazy because the outcome is so amazing with the woman holding the coin in the sun, the victories. There are people here who support you. It's almost like if you get another job offer and you're kind of afraid to go, but you do, you take it. It really works out well in your favor. So Aries, please check out my website, starseed1111.com. I have some new designs there. I appreciate each and every one of you. You're great. And I love the comments. I love them all. I read them. I try to get back to everybody. And take care.